Hey, what's going on? This is Paris, the Hip Hop Juggler. I'm starting a new segment, which is a video segment right here. So, first up, a lot of people ask me a lot of questions about juggling props, etc., like this one. Emily S. writes, "Hi Paris, my son wants to start juggling and wants juggling equipment. He's 10, and since he's small, I was thinking about getting him smaller beanbags, rings, and clubs to fit his size. Where should I start?" I am really glad that you came to me, because whatever you do not get small equipment. Get standard size equipment. I know a lot of people think that their kids are small, so then they should get them small equipment, but don't want to get small equipment for your small kid because your kid's going to grow, and then the kid's going to have to adjust to the bigger equipment anyway. So what I would say, get your kid standard size equipment. I didn't grow, but your kid will. While we're on the subject of equipment, so yes, I'm here at the Dubé store, Dubé Juggling, the legendary store in New York City. I'm going to show some juggling props. So first things first, I see a lot of you guys with tennis balls, not the way to do it. You want to mess with something called a beanbag. Here's a pretty standard beanbag right here. These are the squishy beanbags that they have here, pretty popular. I grew up on these. Another example would be, actually my personal favorite, would be these. These are the new leather bean bags that they have. They're nice and solid and compact. I like the way these feel. But what I recommend is that you come here yourself and try them out. And right here they have Russian balls, which are pretty cool. It's a nice squishy exterior. Inside is actually sand in it. I didn't grow up with these, but later on I gained a liking for them. I actually own a set myself. You want a juggling ball that's around 120 grams, 2.5 inches diameter, something along the lines of that. Anything smaller or lighter would give you a real hard time learning and especially improving, unless of course if you're an expert and there's a specific need that you have. But upon learning, you want to get something that's standard. For those of you guys who are interested in rings, these things, generally you want something around 13 inches. Anything smaller than that, not good for learning, not experts. I know some of you guys like to experiment with smaller rings. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the beginners. So, 13-inch ring that looks something like this. They sell them at Dubé. I would not recommend the air flights as much as I would recommend these nice shiny ones, not just for swag because they shine, but also it's a much stiffer ring, which allows it to be much more sturdy. So if you look here, shake it here, shake it here, much more stiff. So I actually like these better. Another cool version of that would be the two-tone ones, or as I like to call them, midget rings. But whichever one you choose, just make sure it's around this size, 13 inch. Alright, so those of you guys who are interested in getting clubs, or as some people call pins, the first thing people think are these. I say no. You want to get something much smoother than that. I'm the Hip Hop Juggler, I have style requirements. So you want to get a nice svelte European style club. And here at Dubé they have them sold. My favorite are the ones that are 220 grams, but they also have slightly heavier ones too. These are what I grew up with, and these are, even years later, is what I use a club pretty similar to this. You keep them in all kinds of brands, but this is pretty much the way it looks. Like it? So do I. What we have here is Juggler Extraordinaire, Kyle Peterson. He works in the Dubé store. Kyle, do you have anything new that you want to show us?
Yes, we have a brand new ball here. It's modeled after our Russian ball, but rather than being partially filled with sand, these soft-shelled stage-style balls are completely filled with powdered walnut shell. So it gives it a nice consistent feel, very much like a beanbag. However, because it is housed in a stage ball, it has a rounder shape. So it's more consistent out of your hand.
Let me try that.
Okay.
Let's take a look. Yeah, I like how it keeps that roundness to it.
Yeah, the beanbag gets a little bit potato shaped, I say.
Sometimes, yeah. So this is a nice alternative.
I think so. It's a great alternative. No bounce, very low roll. Well, it rolls a little, but anything will roll a little bit. So.
All right, cool. And yeah, these are on sale now?
Yeah, on sale now.
Great.
95 each.
Okay. You can visit Dubé's website at www.dubé.com, or you could also go to their store, downtown in Soho, 320 Broadway on the 3rd floor, New York, New York. If you want another alternative of different kinds of places we can go to shop for juggling equipment, here's some other ideas. All right, that's it. For any more questions, hit me up at questions@jugglingclasses.com. And see you next time.